Hey guys, what's up? It's Samara Renee, and I'm here to give you another awesome self-care tip. Today is Sunday, so this is normally my day where I focus on self-care, doing skincare. I decided I was going to clean my room, and so I'll tell you why. So when I get really anxious and stressed out, one of the things I turn to is I clean. I go nuts. I start getting rid of stuff. I am throwing things out left and right, donating things, scrubbing walls and makeup brushes. And that was kind of the mood I was in today. We have been stressed out. Today was going to be the day I was going to clean my house, vacuum, dust, scrub my sink, get my makeup brushes finally cleaned up. And so that's what I'm going to do today, and I got some great clips for you. So today was like the perfect day for me to have this like cleaning frenzy because it rained. After I worked out, I picked up my groceries at the grocery store, and then I headed home and I spent a couple hours just getting things organized. This may not seem like a self-care tip, but getting organized is definitely a self-care tip. It helps to relieve your anxiety. You can find things faster at home. You just feel proud of your space when you know it is clean and it's fresh in your home. It just makes you smile when you walk into your house and it is calm and it's relaxing and you don't have all that stress and anxiety. So if you're one of those people that has a really hard time getting organized, I have a couple tips for you that I've learned over the years that are definitely going to help you. One self-care cleaning tip. Number one is don't try to do it all in one sitting. Set yourself a timer for like 20 minutes and focus on that task. I'm going to do a video pretty soon about time batching and getting a lot of stuff done in a short amount of time, because you're able to kind of batch all of your errands or work in that space. So let's say if you're going to the grocery store, or like today when I did my errands, all of my errands are in the same shopping center. So I will time batch. So I knew I was going to the gym. So I said, okay, well, I'm gonna go to CVS Pharmacy because that's what I do on Sunday. I need to pick up my prescription. Then I said, I'm gonna go to the ATM, which is down the street from that. And then I said, okay, then I'm gonna swing back around and then I'm gonna go to the gym. And the very last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go pick up my groceries and then head home. So I was able to get a lot accomplished in like 30 minutes. Well, add on top of the gym an hour, in a very short amount of time to get things accomplished. And then I can come home and I had the rest of the afternoon to work on cleaning and getting myself prepared for the week. Start small. I would say start with 20 minutes, set a timer, put on some fun music, and then pick an area in your home that you know you can be successful. So for me, the easiest area in my house is actually my bathroom. My bathroom is, you know, it's a pretty good size, but it's super easy to clean because I'm constantly cleaning it throughout the week. So all I needed to do today was just give my sink a really good scrub, wipe my mirrors down, then I wiped my toilet down, did all of that, and then next thing I'm going to do when I go in to take my shower and wash my hair is I'm going to go wash the walls in the shower. After I blow dry my hair, I'll just take my little Swiffer, get all the hair up, and then mop my floor really quick, and then my bathroom's done. And that you know for sure you can be successful. If that is your desk in your home office, start there. Start small. Number two, making sure that you assign a place for everything in your home so everything has a place. I was like a clean freak. I worked with kids for like over a decade, the kids how to clean and teaching them that there are zones inside of the classroom and everything has a place. Everything has a home. I have little zones throughout my little tiny place where I know things go. For instance, like for me, my zone for my TV and my books is on one side of the wall. I have a place for all of my food and then all of my plates. Everything has a zone in my space. Number 3 is have a cleaning schedule. I got obsessed when I first started TikTok a couple months ago with just watching people clean. It was really weird, but I was really trying to get myself excited about cleaning. All of these TikTok videos got super excited, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go clean. I'm gonna learn all of these different techniques that I learned. Influencers that were part of like the clean talk, I'll go ahead and add them to the descriptions with their links. I just got crazy and I was organizing things. I was cleaning things at work. I got really crazy and I was scrubbing things down and people thought it was insane. Some of these TikTok people, like they have like a consistent schedule of cleaning. I grew up that way. Like my mom was like, every Saturday you strip your beds down, wash your clothes. Like that was the way it was. And I'm really glad she taught me that, because if I didn't have that kind of already in me, then I don't know, I'd probably be way more messier than I am. I would suggest setting a schedule. Needed to work on was just making sure that I clean like my vents in my bathroom and my light fixtures, because they just get filthy. So I decided I was going to clean them every month. So I have that set on my calendar. So it would be like, I don't know, like the first Sunday or Saturday of the month, I will get an alert. It'll tell me what clean the light fixtures, and then I clean them. It doesn't take that long. Just soap and water, dry them, put them back up, and it's nice and clean. And then I don't have like a year's worth of bugs and dirt to get through that regular routine. Just, it keeps your house organized and it keeps you on a good track. Write it down. I'm a big believer of writing down goals, but assign yourself your cleaning tasks, self-care goals as well for the week. Just write it in to your schedule and you'll definitely make sure like that gets checked off. And then another tip while you're cleaning is do whatever you have to do to stay motivated to keep you going. So music, sometimes I listen to a podcast. I typically have like an old movie on. So like right now I have like Mildred Pierce on with Joan Crawford. Like it's one of my favorite like movies ever. And so like I have that on in the background when I clean and it keeps me company. So if you love music, bump some music and just go for it for just a few minutes, and you'll see that you'll get so much done and you'll be in such a good mood and you'll feel super proud of yourself because you got your place clean. Another tip is just like daily and weekly maintenance of your place. You can do during the week when you come home. One thing that I need to get really good about is just getting rid of junk mail like immediately. I was doing really good when it was like election time. As soon as I got my mail, I would see all of that like political stuff and I wouldn't even let it get in my house. As soon as I walked through the gate to get to my place, it was like in the recycling bin. I was like, I don't even want this in my space. Don't want it, don't need it. I already know who I'm voting for. Goodbye. Another great tip is that if you're the type of person that you really weren't taught how to clean, I didn't know how to clean a lot of other stuff, or like there were areas like in your toilet, like you're supposed to take the beep off and like clean underneath it. I didn't know that you can actually like pull it off. I don't know why I didn't think about that, but I learned all of these great tips on TikTok of like areas that you should clean. So get inspired. Don't feel bad that you don't know how to clean certain things, because that's why there's people out there who are there to figure it out and teach you. I learned about cleaning we have like a stainless steel sink, and so I didn't know how to clean that. I just was like, well, I guess this is what happens to the sink. And so I start watching all of these TikToks, and so they're like, no, like you need to use Barkeeper's Friend. Scrub it. It's very much like Ajax, but like less chemically. To that my scrub daddies. That's where I love scrub daddies. I use those puppies on everything. I was scrubbing my floor, actually, my rug with that today with the scrub daddy just to get the stain out. There's so many wonderful ideas on there, and just give it a try. Don't be afraid to like learn, research. Even if you like, you can read like magazines, watch YouTubes. There's some really great tips out there just to help you stay organized and clean. And like I mentioned before, I'll leave a link in the description of the gal that I follow on TikTok, who has all of these different cleaning recipes and ideas. And I actually got her little like workbook guide of like, you know, cleaning, and she had like a cleaning schedule and stuff. So I kind of followed that. And my final tip for my self-care tip about keeping your space clean and organized is when you're cleaning, let's say you have a lot of things that are clutter. For me, I'm hypersensitive to clutter. I just don't like it. Ever since I was a kid, if I felt like I had too much stuff or there's too much stuff around, it just made me feel anxious. So I'm constantly getting rid of stuff and donating. So one of the things that I need to do is I have this huge pile of clothes and, you know, art stuff that I don't use anymore. And I'm like, you know what? If I haven't used it in the past 3 months, I don't need it. So what I would suggest is when you're cleaning up, especially like if it's like clothes, if you haven't worn it in the past, you know, 2 or 3 months, I'm really strict. And like, if I haven't worn it in 2 to 3 months, it needs to go, because I know what I usually wear. It's like, I wear my camis underneath all the time. I have my tights. I have my, you know, signature things that I wear, my cardigans. And then if there's something that's not part of that rotation, then I get rid of it. If there's anything that like you don't fit in, big or small, go ahead and get rid of it. Always have like a bag for like donated items, and then get rid of it right away. Last time I did like a big donating moment a big donating moment was like a few months ago. Actually, I think it was in March or April. I just went on like a huge purge. I had a lot of stuff going on in my life that I had no control over, and so I turned to cleaning. I went nuts with cleaning, like at home and at work. And so I just got this huge bag, and I was like, okay, there's throw away and donate. Anything that I want to keep stays on the shelf or in like the cabinet or drawer. I got rid of so much stuff, and then I immediately took it to Goodwill. There's also like, I think we have like Salvation Army one that's at my church, and it was super convenient. I'm like, oh, perfect. I can just drop it off, you know, when I drive past a church to go to work. So make sure that you always have that bag to donate and get rid of those items right away, or you'll talk yourself into keeping some of them. You can come pick up like your bigger items or another charity that you can drop your things off. I would say if they're able to pick up your stuff like within a few days, that's perfect. But if it's going to be like a month or 2 month wait, you might as well just go on like a weekend and drop it off yourself. Okay, so it's Sunday and I am spending the rest of my day getting ready for the week. So my room is a mess, and so I'm just tidying up a little bit. I'm getting all of my trash thrown out. I'm gonna vacuum the floor. I have my food cooking, my meal prep, and then I'm gonna straighten up my bathroom. And then after that, I'm gonna wash my hair. Okay, so this is a quick look at my meal prep. Look how easy it is. I literally put all my chicken inside. See, I got it all seasoned up. Put all my chicken in here. This is my air fryer. Set it for like 20 to 25 minutes, and I can walk away and it can be done, and I already have my turkey patties ready for the week. And as you can see, my chicken is pretty well almost done. And see how simple that was? About 20 to 25 minutes. Air fryer, and then you have your fresh boneless, skinless chicken ready to go for the week.